have to know if we have discerning of spirits,
That's right.
word of knowledge, word of wisdom. How are we going to get these things to produce in us? We have to be in places that is going to train us and teach us and exercise us. We have to walk in these things on a daily basis. When you're going to the grocery store, you ain't got to thump that fruit. You work on your spirit.
Amen.
You start praying in tongues and speaking, and the Spirit of God is saying, don't get that one. We need to practice. We practice everything else.
That's right.
When we came up, we practiced sex. When we were in sports, we practiced. But it's not any kind of practice. My wife told me it's perfect practice that makes good, not just any kind of practice. Because if the Falcons don't practice perfect, Tom Brady is going to put it on.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be 12 and 12 in the white jersey. I'm just saying.
Praise God. We have, listen, there are 18 gifts that are given by the Holy Spirit. And it is the Holy Spirit who gives the gift. Jesus don't give the gift. The Father don't give the gift. It's the Holy Spirit. It's based on his own providence.
Yeah.
And we have to understand that. Tongues, interpretation of tongues. You know, and so we got what? We were brought up, tongues is of the devil. You know, all these different things, and we are all spread out. And then when we really come into the knowledge of God, there are some things we receive and other things we reject.
Yeah.
Based on where we came from.
Yeah.
And God is saying you have to take the fullness of what I have for you in order to move forward. And in these times that we are living in now, in these times, we can't go by what we see.
Come on,
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
Come on.
We will not make it if we go by
We will
what
not
we
make it.
see. We have to go by the faith level that's on the inside.
Come on, somebody.
Miracles. Gifts of healing. Some of you have gifts of healings, but you're afraid to walk in it.
Scared to walk in.
Let me tell you, anytime you get in a service, and anytime you get around sick people,
Yes.
and you feel fire in your hands,
I feel it all the time.
there's an anointing for healing.
Oh, yes.
God has given us the symbols and the signs.
That's right.
And you can't get away from it.
You can't get away from
You
it.
can't get, anytime, listen, whatever is needed, it shows up.
Oh, yes.
If you find yourself always teaching the word of God, when you get around people, you can't just help yourself, it just automatically comes out of you. You have to start walking in that. When you find yourself in places that a normal person shouldn't be at, there's an evangelistic anointing on you. But God ain't gonna let anything happen to you.
No, you let nothing happen.
You have to understand where God is
He's
calling
with
us,
you.
where he's calling the church. You, whatever he's put in you, if you are not in the right place to receive the nourishment and the training and the edification that goes along with that, you will never produce. You will not do anything. We will be like Lot. Lot was in the wrong place.
Yes, he was. At the wrong time.
He was in the wrong place.
Yes, he was.
And you know what? He wanted to be in that place.
Yes, that's right.
He had an opportunity to leave that
Yeah,
place.
you have opportunity.
That's good.
Even when the angel came to get him.
That's right. That's right.
This is the first time when we see the word grace and mercy show up in the Bible, in that story.
Thank you, Lord.
And Lot told the angels, oh Lord, I understand your grace and your mercy, But oh, I don't want to leave this
He
place.
didn't want to leave.
And the angels had to grab him by his hands
My Lord.
and take him out.
Yes.
Now, listen, the only reason they did that because of Abraham's prayer.
That's
Or
right.
they won't leave him there.
Yes.
Because how do we know that? Because the city burned down.
That's
The city was destroyed.
Yeah.
And when he got out, God said, I want you to go into the mountains. He said, no, I don't want to go there. I want to go into that plain city, Zor.
Right.
Little did he know. He went there, but what happened? He got drunk, and his daughters wore him out.
Yep. That's what happened.
They got pregnant.
They got pregnant by their dad.
And when they got pregnant, what did they do? They created two enemies for Israel.
That's right.
Moab and Ben-Ammon.
That's right.
And they were enemies for Israel for many years until Balaam showed up and finished them off, caused them to be finished off. Well, the city he ended up in, Zoar, you know what that city name, what the meaning of that city was? Of little significance. If we don't get in the place that we're supposed to be in, we will be of little significance. So that we can get the nutrition that we need to go forward. We have to understand this fivefold ministry. Everybody is not called into the fivefold ministry.
Everybody's not.
Because the Bible says, are all apostles? Are all prophets? Let me tell you what that means in the Hebrew. That means that those who are apostles, prophets, teachers, pastors, and evangelists, we are the ones of little significance. We are not the greater ones. The greater ones are those who operate in prophecy and gifts of healing and miracles and tongues and interpretation of tongues and the discerning of spirits, word of knowledge, word of wisdom. Those who can operate in mercy. That's a gift.
That's a gift. Everybody don't have that.
Those who can love people.
That's right.
Beyond
It's a
the
gift.
point. We
It's
got
a gift.
people who, all these people, they want to be pastors, but they ain't want no people around them.
That's
How
right.
you can be a pastor and you don't want
You
people
can't love
around
people.
you?
I'm a people
The
lover.
shepherd always stayed with the sheep.
Amen.
That's it. Amen.
I'm a pastor, but can't call me. You can't come to my house. I see you on Sunday and Wednesday.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. Those are not pastors. Those are hirelings.
Harlan.
Hirelings. Those are the ones that jumped over the fence. Those are the ones that are not authorized.
Yes.
Those are the ones that didn't go through the process. Those are the ones that are rebellious rebels.
My God.
God is
Good
trying to
teaching.
help us.
Good
And we have to get together. We have to work together.
Love one
Listen,
another.
let me tell you, my sister, without you being who God has called you to be, the whole body of Christ is crippled. We're walking on one leg. You got to come in. You got to operate in your gift. You got to be who God has called you to be. Because if you don't, the church is crippling. The church is limping down the road. We are a body. We are a body. And without you, I can't be who I'm called to be. And then you can't be who God has called you to be. God put it together.
Yes, it is.
We are a body. And not until we understand that will we be able to function properly in the body